Am I on? 1, 2. Is it on? I don't know if I'm on or not. I don't know if I'm on or not. I don't know. Yo, somebody gotta tell me if I'm on. Hello. Am I on? Do you see me? Am I on? Hello? Yo. What's up? I don't know if I'm on or not. I think I'm on. If I'm on, if you guys can hear me, I hope you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me or not. It's big boy LassSmith. There's my hand. Hold on. Let me see. This is my first time, y'all. Bear with you, boy. There I go. What's up, y'all? Big boy LassSmith all sideways because I didn't set this up properly. You see this junk that I got behind me? It's not junk. This is work. I've been working. What's happening? What's up, y'all? Me and my pineapple willows into glory there. We're gonna open some figures. This is terrible. This is, hold on, wait. Okay. There. Okay, can you see me? Right. Big boy LassSmith. Yo, what up, Smooth Studios, man? What's going on? Yo, you, Smooth Studios, I had a bone to pick with you. I'm just kidding. You're like always the first to comment on the stuff, if sometimes the only, and like, I guess we could start with that. We're gonna do figures. The figures are here. But yeah, Smooth Studios, man, he's the man because like the comments, I've never been the person to, say like, share, and subscribe or whatever. To me, how I feel about that. If you want to watch it, cool. If you like it, cool. If you don't, cool. I mean, it's just YouTube. I mean, not saying it's just YouTube like it's nothing. But just like any other form of television or movie, it's your choice to watch what you want. You like it, cool. If you don't, cool. There's plenty of people. I started in YouTube, 2010, I think. It's been so long, man. I was only like 20. But just watch who you watch, like who you like. Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody does their own thing. But Smooth Studios, man, appreciate you, bro, because you always comment. Everyone that comments, man, trying to get back in the groove with things. I never really stopped. It's just, you grow older, life, kids, wife, work, family, ins, outs, ups and downs, and that's just the reality of the beast. But enough of me. This isn't about me, and this ain't about the Wild of wrestling, then my massive mess, and this one random piece of Hubba Bubba. Got to tell you something about Hubba Bubba. Hubba Bubba has been watching you since 2011. That's right, Smooth Studios. That's cool. And don't think it's not appreciated, because it is. And I'll tell you something, Smooth Studios. YouTube is the longest thing I've done consecutively. Like work, relationships, friends, school, anything. I've done it for 16 years now, and at first it was way, way up, and then, it goes down. But to me, any YouTuber out there, the only way your YouTube page will go down is if you're not really consistent, which, I wasn't at one point. But like I said, life happens, and you grow out, and you have to adjust and put certain things aside and not really spend too much time on certain things. And sometimes YouTube's just one of them things, you know what I'm saying? But you should never really, look at YouTube like your soul, like you're number one. Even though some do, I just never did. But I love my YouTube, and I appreciate everyone that comes here to watch, my stuff or whatever. And Wild with Wrestling stuff is coming in October. It'll be 15 in Power Rangers Ultimate. I'm working. And the shorts, I figure I utilize the shorts. I could post up a short every day. I did a short before the live, as a matter of fact, that I'll post either tomorrow or today. But the short gives me time to work because the short gives me time to actually work on this stuff. Because if you really want good stop motion or any type of good video, I do everything myself. The voices, the editing, the filming, everything I do alone. So as I say, the older you get, the better you get, but the longer it takes. So on this page, it's just patience, and at one point it was kind of slow, but now it's getting back to. But anyway, enough of my face. Let's go over here to these Power Ranger reignition figures. Now, I'll let you know, I might not open them all. I might just open maybe a guy or girl in the green, just to see where they're at or whatever. So let's turn around in Smooth Studios. And anybody else, y'all talk to me, man. That's why I'm here. Speak to your boy, big boy LassSmith. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we are here. Right there. Been liking the shorts. Yeah, I try to be creative, try to be just me. Like, one thing about me, LassSmith, is it's not an act. The way I present my videos, what I say on my videos, like I ain't got no script or nothing like that. And even when on the Wild with the Wrestling, the Power Rangers Ultimate, it's not scripted. It's all off the top of the dome. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm commentating a Wild with the Wrestling video, all that's me. But we got these. We've seen it. I'm not gonna spend too much time on the box. We're seeing the box. Pretty cool box. But I will show some things here in a second. Inside of the box here, I recognize today. Where's it? It says Power Rangers Basic Figure Collector 6-pack. So, like, maybe this is gonna be their highest end line, or whatever. But I mean, they're figures. Now, one thing I can say before I take them out or whatever, like, I might not open them all, so don't get upset. I might just open like 3 because they're Rangers. They're all kind of not copy and paste, but we're just gonna open like a guy, a girl, and green. But I think what threw me off, I'm 36 now, and when I first started collecting figures in my senior year in high school, I didn't have no figures, so I was like buying everything from Marvel Legends, Power Rangers, anything, eBay, whatever, and it's like, I think I phased out of that, and I got my actual my display room, and I went through quite a bit. And the reason why I started back buying figures was for stop motion. And I got my few, the ones that mean the most to me, like the ones that people have given me, like Jarvis, and Jamal, and Monica, and all these people, my dad and my mom. Yeah, those are like in the curio case with the glass, and I don't even touch them. I still do stop motion with everything, but the ones that mean the most to me are in a case. The ones that are on the shelf, I've traded a lot. Speaking of trading, shout out to Planet Fun, shout out to Fanboy, shout out to Toy Federation, Borderlands, Mike, Monique, Ryan on Toy Federation. Go check him out. The video I went up to South Carolina to do the trade. Y'all know John, Planet Fun, Savannah, Chatham County, Panama City Beach, Pineapple Willows, all you great people, Smooth Studios, you, the homie, all of you. If you want to talk, I'll call you out. But yeah, man, like, I love all y'all. This is YouTube, and let's open some figures, man. So I got them all prepped and lined up. I think I'll open the red first. Okay, now, this is cool, but they are small, which I don't care about the size. I don't. And it says, from what I've seen, the figures look all right to me. Lightning Collection, the best figures we've gotten, despite all the QC issues. You're right. And okay, you say Lightning Collection, got some Lightning Collection. I ain't got everything because some stuff is packed away. But this is Lost Galaxy Red. Now, a lot of people, I was gonna say, now I ain't gonna front, when I went to Walmart the one time, I found the display, and as y'all saw, and they released the flip heads first, and that's cool, but now I felt like I was being negative, and I was right, I don't need the flip heads because that's like strictly for like nostalgia with the kids, and and as y'all watch Power Rangers Ultimate, I use the wrestlers to transform into, the whatchalls or whatever. And yeah, the Lightning Collections, Smooth Studio, are some of the best that we've gotten. To me, the Legacy figures were good. But now another thing I wanted to get on here and tell you is the reason why I remember going back to the short and I said I wasn't so interested in, which I was not. Why? There's this company called Mezco. And if you go look them up right now, they got a box that size, and they come with 5 Rangers, and they also have the white and the green. But those things are smooth. But there's a catch. This box here was $50. The Mezcos, man, like on eBay, you're not gonna come off no cheaper than about 3. But you know, like the joints and stuff. They have like the cloth suits and stuff, and that's my aim now. That's why I wasn't interested in these. That stuff. Then I got to thinking, I'm like, I'm being biased towards these for the mezcos, but I mean that's a $300-$400 set. Yeah, like okay, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they are expensive as hell, which would explain why I don't have them yet. Now I got the cash for them, but like the most, okay, what's the most I've ever spent on a figure? What's the most I've ever spent on a figure? The Legacy Thunder Zord, I believe. It was $213. I got it from the Toys R Us. And what's up? What's up? 412 Film Production. What's going on, man? Appreciate you checking in. But you talk to me. But the most expensive figure I think I can recall that I paid with cash, not a trade or nothing like that, was the Legacy Thunder Zord. It was $213 from the Toys R Us and McDonald's. Show you how long that's been. Let me tell you a story about that. My grandmother, my dad's mom, Doris, rest her soul, she died that day. Yeah. And it was weird. It was a Friday, man, because we had a scare the day before. And my mom works at a funeral home. She's worked in the funeral business and like the morgue and stuff my entire life. So she's like the real undertaker, right? We were all up there, and everybody was there. My mom was there, dad was there, my uncles, my cousins, everybody was there. And I remember taking my mom back to the house, and I'm like, "What's wrong with you, Mom?" She's like, "She's gone. She's gone. She's gone." I'm like, "Mom, we just saw her." Man, 5 o'clock. I was asleep. I had a different girl at the time, and my phone was off, so my dad messaged her to get to me. Now I remember waking up. She's like, "Oh no." I was like, "What?" She's like, "I think you need to go." I was like, "What'd I do?" And it's just like, no, like you need to go to your grandma's house, man. And because my dad, he said, "Oh no, that's just life, man. You know, I appreciate it, but you know, that's just the way it goes." You know, that was, how long ago was that? 10 years, I think. Yeah, February, 10 years. But I went up there, man, and she was gone. But you know, moral of the story, I skipped work. My uncle's like, "Might as well go to work, because I mean, ain't nothing we can do now." Well, like, no, I'm finna go to work, and I got in the vehicle at the time and just drove, because I love to drive. And I just drove. I ain't have no specific destination. And when I started watching Power Rangers, the Thunder Zords were the Zords. I missed the Dino Zords. And I kind of felt like she did that. I got the Toys R Us and they only had one. And even though it was expensive, I bought it. And it was cool. I had it up until like, last year or the year before. John in Planet Fun, he has it or has traded it or sold it. But enough of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these are cool. And I'm looking to get the mezcos. And once I get the mezcos, that's going to be, yeah, that's true. But I've been on YouTube for 10 years now. I have some great news. What's the great news, man? Let me know. What you got? Let me know the great news, 412. While you type up the great news, we're going to get into some figures. And we're going to see what this is all about. Now, it said this is the collector's pack, so let's see if we can save the box, because I said I don't care about the box, which I don't, but maybe we should try to save this box. That'll give me time to catch up with the homies. Good news. What you got for me, 412? What's the good news? I remember wanting Legacy Thunder Zords for a while, but their price went after more. I am working on my own stop motion wrestling show. It's called TNW Wrestling. Hey, that's cool, man. That's cool. Are you almost done, or you got some stuff lined up? And I'm pretty sure you watched the Wildwood Wrestling. It's coming back in October. I got some stuff now. I might upload like a little house show, but if I upload some stuff now, I do have the Zap stuff though. I really like them. Now my bro, Big J. What up, Big J? If you're watching, let me know. Oh man, I don't want to ruin the box. See, I was talking all that stuff about don't care about the box. Okay, there we go. Oh, well, I ruined it. Yep, it's ruined, box ruined. But I never had the Zap. Jarvis had the Zap, and I didn't like, I really didn't dig him too much. But what throws me off? This throws me off. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Well, I mean, they do have some things. I do have some things lined up, but it's gonna be big. Hey, well, check this out. Let me know, man. Like, we could do like a cross promotion type deal. Like, I could send like some stuff, or whatever. Let's do it, man. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I'm happy for you, man. You let me know, and I'll be sure to tune in. But you got to tune in to the Wild of Wrestling as well. This is pretty cool. It was a big one. I had some music. Hold on. Whoa. There we go. Now it sounds like a YouTube video. I would like that. Thanks, man. Don't worry, I will. Hey, yeah. I got your back, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for you. It's gonna don't give up now. I don't know if you just started and have never played with it, but it's gonna take some time. If you want to do it right, it's gonna take time. But time, to me, now listen, 412, no matter what type of camera you got, no matter what type of program you got, no matter whatever, your main ingredient for stop motion, I get you in just a second, Smooth. Your main ingredient for stop motion, at least for me, is the time you take. The more time you take on it, and I know it might suck, you might not be able to push out videos 2 or 3 times a day, but when you push it out, if it's good, people will watch it. You know, the more pictures you take, the smoother your animations, man. Don't rush it, man. Just keep people updated and let them know, you know. But, and Smooth, yeah, the family's been great, man. You know what I'm saying? My dad has been, you know, not under the weather. I've been staying with him nightly because, you know, he had like surgery the week before Father's Day. So I call it the triangle. I'll get to you in a minute, bro. It's like work, home, his house, work, home, his house, work, home, his house, work, home, his house, work, home, his house. But that's why I'm here now, because because he's doing better, long story short. But at first, it wasn't looking, it was pretty bad. It wasn't looking so decent. But yeah, man, thank you for asking, bro. But yeah, he got his weapons here, his blade blaster and blade. Come on, man. What you got, man? Oh, yeah, me too, man. Like, I wouldn't wish... No one likes to be in a hospital. No one likes to be sick. You know what I'm saying? I know one day, you know... Oh, rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. Thanks, man. It really means a lot right now. Oh, yeah, I got your back, man. Look, man, check this out. No hate. You know what I'm saying? We should all... I think the problem with the world is there's more of us than there are presidents, leaders. Even though you got to vote and all that good stuff, man. If we all, as a people, black, white, short, small, big, tall... was to just help each other, like all of us, it'd be great, man. I think if we have the power to the people, like for real, and ain't with all that politician stuff. That's cool. I know we got to live with it and all, but like if we were just to be just good with each other, man, life would be way smooth. Studio, get it? Smooth studio. Yeah, but this is cool. It's very. That's cool, but like me, the accessories that really don't matter. But I will probably like paint that silver. Now, I can tell you right now, I don't like that. This is like, what is this? You know, like, because, it's cool, but no. That's not, I don't like that. But whatever. Oh, man. Smooth Studio. You just asked a big one. You said, how are the wife and kids, bro? Well... Dang, Jana, and the music went off. I got put on the spot, boy. Okay, so should I say that? I think I probably should. There is still, you know, the kids and stuff, but as you see here, what's missing? There's 2 reasons why it's missing. For one, I lost it. I didn't mean to lose it. And secondarily, there is no more wife. I mean, there is still a wife. She's still out there. She's just not right here. But I was actually gonna, you know, like tell that in like maybe, I don't know. I think about it all the time, like wanting to tell a video or whatever. Because, and then, okay, like, and this is very rubbery, but okay, so how do I say there's no more wife? As a matter of fact, there hasn't been, well, it was like I was trying to go back home and all that stuff, and it never, it's just, I'm trying to be, I mean, it's not a bad, you know, thing or whatever. The kids are great, you know, but as far as me and Mrs. Smith, there is just big boy LassSmith yet again. And then I'm like 36 years old, man, and I don't know, like that's. And then another thing that's like to me is like longevity. I know everybody has issues in life and all that stuff, man. But like our grandmas and grandfathers, man, no one's like married anymore. Like Granny and Pop were married for like 50, 60 years. And it was never I mean, it was perfect, but it just like right now here in Georgia, it's cloudy all day. It's not a nice day today. But that don't mean you give up on the day. I mean, the sun might come out later on. You know, I mean, if you have problems with your friends, your brother, your sister, your wife, when you work that out, man. Like, okay, Power Rangers, for example. I've always loved Power Rangers ever since I was like, what, 4? I still like Power Rangers. No, I'm not tuning in on Saturday morning to watch Power Rangers anymore. But you stick with the things you like, man. And just like all of my friends are still my friends, man. Like, I don't know. At this point, it's probably just going to be me. So, but I mean, and no, I don't, fault you for asking, but that's just the way it is. Just like I was talking about my grandmother, that's just the way things, go or whatever. But yeah, man, this is a cool. Oh man, it's cool. It's cool, man. It's straight. It ain't no big deal. I mean, at first it was a big deal. Put it like this, Smooth Studio. Since you asked and since I've told you, I will actually make a video, and that was also part of the reason why. I kind of slacked off. At first, it was me. I guess I got out. I was like in a rut, and then life happens, kid happens, and that's what I wanted initially. When I first got out of school, the wife and kids or whatever. But things happen to where it goes up and down. And like to me, being creative, you have to have a clear mind. You have to be in a good space, and like you have to be happy. And like if you get up here trying to take pictures, where's my man 412 at? This is for you. If you're rapping, making music, some people can take their like frustrations and life problems out on their creativity and make a beautiful rose. This one here cannot. If I'm like had a bad day at work and especially when I ain't got no one to help me bounce back or something to pick myself up, this is what happens. It's like blank. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be, to me, the fuel for creativity is being happy, having a good day. You know what I'm saying? Being straightforward and not backwards. Like you got to have good people around you. You got to have good energy to bounce off of, like a tennis court. And like, you just got to be positive. And when it's negative after negative, even if it's you or someone else or the whole cause, negativity to me, robotics, what's going on? What's happening? But like, yeah, you just got to be in a positive environment. Not to say it wasn't like bad. I'll get to that another day. You know what I'm saying? But in order for, okay, there we go. I hear you, man. I know how that feels like at times. Hey, yeah, like, all right, like Eminem. I love Eminem. Ever since I was in 4th grade, hi, my name is what? Slim Shady. And I've heard him in interviews say, man, it's called writer's block. And that's real. But writer's block can be from anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you got some stuff going on with your mom. Okay, like with Dad, with him being sick with the cancer and all. But honestly, I'll hint to that with me actually being at my father's house, which is where I started doing the stop motions and being able to sit in front of the computer, even though, there's a computer there, the desk is still there, and be able to go to your room where you first did your Wild Water Wrestling, stop motions when you only had a 4 megapixel camera and a little 5, you don't take like 200 pictures and had to, erase them, and redo, like back in the grainy days. That's actually like, even though he was recovering, being there, that's my dad's house. This is where I grew up. This man raised me. We love each other, and you get that energy back, and it's just resurging. And I feel great. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm so abandoning this Red Ranger. But this figure feels great. It does. It does. I like it. I really do like it. Look at that. It's painted in the back. And I've seen people's videos and they, like they talk about this, whatever. Even I was complaining or whatever, but this is, for one, for the price of this whole set. It's what, $50 for all 6? That's crazy. And it's almost like I'm narrating for the Red Ranger. Anyway, let me focus on this figure, man. But I like the weapons. I don't like this weapon. It's shaped wrong, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but I ain't complaining. It is what it is. Ain't a big deal. What we got? Lord goodness, man, I know the feel. Okay. How many you got? How many videos you got? Are they on the page? And if so, I'll check them out when they're done. See if we can get this in his hand. Yeah, it's not. It really isn't. You know, I actually like. Why do I keep making it seem like I'm narrating with it? But anyway, okay, this when we're talking about the Mezco, because I think the Mezco box is about the size of this. This is like the basic version of the Mezcos, and then the Mezcos could be the elite if we're WWE. Hold on, you still use Facebook? No, I don't have no Facebook or no Instagram anymore. I deleted both. This is